Hello, and welcome to my YouTube channel. I'm Joe Flash, and we're continuing where we left off with the Death Battle series. As you do know that I did tell you that from, what was it was yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday. That after I told you that I decided I was going to continue and finally pick back up with the Death Battle series, that's exactly what I'm doing. For the first time in 2 years, I reacted to an episode of Death Battle, which was Sephiroth versus Virgil as episode 87. And then before I went to bed last night, I then reacted to episode 88, which was also the start of season 5, which was Black Panther versus Batman. And as it was revealed at the end of the episode, Raven versus Twilight Sparkle was next. And this is the episode that we're about to check out. This is now episode 89. Like I said, this is the second episode of season 5. And yeah. Only thing that's just interesting about this one is just the fact that, Raven and Twilight Sparkle, they're both famously voiced by the talented voice actress herself, Tara Strong. So that's what makes this one interesting, just because it's Tara Strong, voice actresses going at it. That was obviously, I was not expecting it. When they revealed it was going to be Raven and Twilight, I was like, Raven and Twilight Sparkle? Wow, two Tara Strong voice actresses going at it? That's going to be kind of awkward and weird, but kind of cool to see at the same time, since in my opinion, they're Raven and Twilight Sparkle are my two personal favorite voices for Tara. Obviously, Twilight Sparkle is my number one favorite, while Raven's my second. So, they're like my top two favorite voices that Tara Strong's done over the years. And yeah, that's the only thing that makes this one very interesting, in my opinion. So, I don't know what else to say, other than I know a little bit about them, but obviously because I don't watch the main show, My Little Pony Friendship is Magic, that much, I don't know too much about Twilight. I mean, I know her at least a little bit of certain things, but then there might be some things I don't know about her. And even though I do watch Teen Titans Go, and even though I should probably be watching the original one as well, but still, overall, I don't know much about Raven either. But, they're at least something I've checked out before, but, there is a lot of learning I still have to do between these two characters, so, yeah. We're going to see if there's anything maybe I might know about them and some that I might not know, and find out who I will then predict to think is going to win this battle before we see the actual battle, Like I said, the only thing that's just interesting is two Tara Strong voice actresses going at us is what's only making this one interesting, but it should hopefully be pretty good, since considering they are both very powerful and pretty magical as well, so knowing that for a fact, I just think this all should be good overall, so let's find out, shall we? Let's see what Wiz and Boomstick have to say about these two for their weapon, armor, and skills in their arsenals, and then, before we start the battle, then I'll tell you who I think might win, and, see if I'm right or wrong as usual. Once again, won't be disappointed if my prediction's wrong, I never feel disappointed about me predicting something wrong, because at least I'm not putting money on it, or putting a bet on it, so, it's no disappointment at all. It's not like if I'm trying to go perfect, to try to get everything right. No one's perfect, and no one's always right, so, you can't really be that disappointed, for me personally. But anyway, let's go ahead and check it out, shall we? Because this is like a 20-minute long video, and it's like 6:23, and WWE Friday Night SmackDown is going to come on television on Channel Fox at 7, and, I don't want to miss that, because I love watching WWE Friday Night SmackDown, so I'm definitely going to want to make this one as quick as I can, so I can hope to have some time. So, let's go ahead and do this, shall we? So, like John Cena and Triple H would always say, your time is up, my time is now, it's time to play the game. Let's go ahead and get into this, shall we? Death Battle, Episode 89. Raven versus Twilight Sparkle, DC versus My Little Pony. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, let's go. And let me grab something real quick.
Death Battle is brought to you by War Robots, the tactical 6v6 multiplayer game for iOS and
I always forget that I have my little Twilight Sparkle figure as well. I got a Twilight Sparkle figure right here too, a little pony figure. See? I've had this for quite a few years now. I don't know how long, but I've had it at least long enough. I have the other members of the crew as well: Rainbow Dash, Applejack, Fluttershy, Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and even Sunset Shimmer.
Emotions can be powerful things. We're really gonna talk about feelings and stuff. Well, yes, and how they fuel some pretty powerful magic. Sounds good. Like with Raven, the half-demon sorcerer. sorceress from the Teen Titans. And Twilight Sparkle, the magical prodigy from My Little Pony.
Yep.
Yep, really doing this again. I'm Boomstick, and it's our job to analyze their weapons, armor, and skills to find out who would win a death battle.
Oh, it's another animation. Oh, it looks like it's taking place in Twilight Sparkle's original home as well. That's Twilight's original house before she moved into the castle once her and the group defeated T-Rex. I remember that episode. I have the DVD of it as well. I always forget how Boomstick always be going like every time when they do a My Little Pony episode. I remember with the Rainbow Dash and Starscream episode and the Pinkie Pie and Deadpool one as well.
Yeah, it's not exactly a good sign when right as you're born the sky turns black and the whole world suddenly smells like farts. See, Raven is the daughter of a human mother and a fearsome demon who is literally made up of hatred. Not even kidding. Because of her heritage, Raven's own mental state holds the key to a fearsome inner power. She is an empath, a mage who can sense, create, and manipulate emotions. So her powers are all about feelings and stuff? That's pretty lame. Tell that to her when she scrambles your brain or forces you to feel so greedy you steal from your boss. Oh, you don't need to convince me to do that. Wait, what? I mean, that's pretty intense. But hey, she's got a lot more deadliness packed away under that cool cloak. When she was 18 years old, Raven met her father for the first time. And it, didn't go very well. Yeah, Demon Dad shot her mom with a grandma laser. That pissed off Raven so much, she finally let loose. This shadowy figure is her soul self, an extension of her spirit and manifestation of the powers inherited from Trigon. Raven often wields it as her primary means of offense and defense, though it can function on its own. I wish I had a pet bird that could do what the soul self can. This beauty lets Raven fly, use its eyes and ears, or just punch people like a big old battering bird. It can drain the energy and powers of others and also serves as a sort of pocket dimension, which Raven can trap a limited number of foes and objects within. Talk about convenient, but she can do way more. She can levitate, teleport, heal others, cast energy shields, phase through walls, and blast people with mystical energy beams.
Yep.
But there is one drawback. To wield her power, Raven must embrace emotion, and too much emotion risks opening her mind to Trigon's corruption. When she gives in to her darker side, her entire personality changes. What's the matter?
Yep. Demon Raven.
Under a new persona, appropriately named Dark Raven. Dark Raven is stronger, tougher, and freakier than your everyday Raven. She can shoot lasers from her eyes, disintegrate stuff with her hand beams, and shapeshift. And her soul self is so powerful, it can wipe most people off the face of the earth in an instant. However, Dark Raven's incredible capabilities are a double-edged sword. By tapping into her father's demonic powers, she risks transporting Trigon himself to the living realm, kickstarting devastation across the universe.
Oh, yeah.
Wonder what the tier rewards are like for that. Pledge $20 and get an autograph from Susan. Thankfully,
Teen Titans Go, Trigon. Personally, for me, I like Teen Titans Go better because I'm just more used to comedy. But I should check out the original Teen Titans show as well. Everybody prefers that show nowadays. Teen Titans Go is actually getting canceled this year, if you didn't hear about that. My friend Andrea told me that in high school. I mean, in college, just yesterday, and I didn't even know that. I wonder why it's finally getting canceled. I think there's a reasoning why. I just forgot what Andrea said, but I'm surprised to figure out that apparently Teen Titans Go is going to be finally getting canceled this year. Pretty sure everybody who hates Teen Titans Go is going to be happy with that. Personally, me, I'm going to miss it even though I don't watch it anymore, but it's still funny. So hard it broke. The wall, not her butt. And even helped Terra, a fellow Titan, raise the Teen Titans headquarters and the island it's on. Terra alone was barely able to stop the island's descent, and together they pushed it back up to its rightful place. This means Raven lifted more than half of the island's weight. The Titan's Tower Island is similar in location and size to Alcatraz, which has a width of 559 yards. Assuming most likely granite composition and accounting for a 30% hollow interior, Raven's energy output would need to be about 14 million megawatt hours. That's enough energy to power all of New York City for over 3 years. Raven's insane. Can survive 30,000 feet below the surface of the ocean with no problem. That's almost 14,700 pounds per square inch, 4
42 times the PSI needed to crack most bones. And it's tough enough to survive laser blasts from aliens that hurt Donna Troy. Who can survive moon-busting attacks? The villain Sparta's lasers could disintegrate people in an instant, which requires nearly 3 billion joules of energy. And Raven's soul self powered through several of these blasts and held together. The soul self is also stupidly fast. It once flew from New York City to Blue Valley, Nebraska, and back in less than 5 minutes. The distance between those cities is 1,166 miles as the Raven flies. To make this trip in time, Raven's soul self must have flown more than 36 times the speed of sound.
Wow.
Not impressed? Well, when she was golden, Ghosty Raven,
I actually didn't even know her Raven was that fast.
Like it was nothing. So, plenty of impressive feats, but unfortunately, Raven's powers have daunting and often costly limits. When the soul self takes damage, Raven feels the pain herself. She's kind of like a glass cannon, and overtaxes her own abilities pretty frequently. But don't disregard this as only mere physical ineptitude. When Raven utilizes emotions in combat, she tackles that emotion head-on. The more negative the emotion, the more pain she feels. And don't forget, she's also struggling not to feel so Satan doesn't show up. With all that going on at once, it's no wonder she passes out sometimes. But with the help of her friends and her adoptive Azrathian family, Raven eventually overcame Trigun's iron grip and defeated him. Yeah,
Yep.
you'd think a guy like Trigun would think twice before messing with someone as powerful as Raven.
Raven's without a doubt the toughest Titan in the Teen
They're
Titans.
not demons. Let me show you one. Azarath, Metrion, Synthos.
Yep. You definitely wouldn't want to get on Raven's bad side.
High above the peaceful Ponyville, the city of Canterlot rests among the mountaintops. There, a young filly had dreams as big as Canterlot Castle itself. Her name was Twilight Sparkle. Here we go again. I mean, we've seen a pony that breaks the sound barrier and one that breaks physics. So, what crazy powerful thing can this one do, Wiz? Fall to your horses, Boomstick.
Boomstick.
We're barely out of the gates. Rein it in, Wiz. These puns are musting with my script. Little Twilight wanted to learn magic at Princess Celestia's School for Gifted Unicorns. After a very, eventful entrance exam, she didn't just get accepted into the school, she became Celestia's protege. Which is kind of a big deal, since Celestia is pretty much pony god of the sun. Not only that, Twilight also earned her cutie mark. Oh, I remember those. It's that magical tramp stamp a pony gets when they grow up. Close enough? Twilight's cutie mark symbolized
kind
her
of.
life's calling. Specifically, her destiny in mastering the art of magic. This peppy purple pony wasted no time and hit the books to practice hard. By the time she was an adult, she'd read her entire collection of 20,000 books.
Golly!
What a nerd. Boomstick, have you ever read a book before? Do gun manuals count? Sure,
I don't
why
read
not?
that many
No,
books
there we go.
either, don't
Twilight
worry.
learned all sorts of powerful
Oh yeah, I
and
remember
useful
that
magic.
episode.
She knows so many spells it would take well over an hour to describe them all. Her memory is so crystal clear, she can recall a complex spell after a mere glance. But here's some highlights. She can move stuff with her mind, shoot concussive energy blasts, raise magic shields, and rapid-fire teleport. She can manipulate gravity, ignite things on fire, freeze others in place, walk on clouds, and even mastered the transfiguration spell. As a filly, she turned her own parents into plants.
Yep.
Talk about weird. She's even transformed a single apple into a nest of bird eggs, which, hatched somehow. She is great, life.
Yeah, that is crazy.
Yeah, but Twilight's magic doesn't just stem from her vast knowledge of spells and history. In the world of My Little Pony, magic is drawn from and controlled by a unicorn's emotions. Oh, here comes the touchy-feely stuff. The stronger a unicorn feels about something or someone, the stronger their magic becomes.
Well, I've always found magic is tied to my emotions. Whatever I'm feeling fuels whatever I'm doing. And the stronger I'm feeling, the stronger the magic.
Across
You kinda got that right, Starlight.
Sparkle is one of the few ponies to master the
I got
most
that
powerful
book.
magic
I got the
of all.
book. I have
The
those
magic
pages from
of
that book.
friendship. Okay, Wiz, I know a metaphor when I see it. Isn't a night out with the girls so magical? Oh, no, that's not it at all. In truth, friendship is the only weapon powerful enough to defeat Equestria's most dangerous enemies. What? They weaponized friendship? Awesome. Hey, Wiz, you're my best buddy. You're friends forever. Come here, give me a hug. Friend friendship lasers. Get off me. Upside. I didn't slip.
I love the Equestria Girls, though.
Twilight's friendship magic is at its most powerful when focused through the elements of harmony. When used together, these ancient artifacts are a near unstoppable force, even capable of overpowering the villain Tyrek after he stole Twilight's powers, along with the rest of Equestrians. Twilight's crown with her personal element contains a powerful magic in its own right, enough to literally change the fabric of reality in another dimension with its mere presence. And of course, we gotta talk about those wings of hers. She was born a unicorn, but after completing an ancient spell about, what else? Friendship, she transformed into an alicorn.
Yep, I saw that episode as well.
And a chance to sell just a whole ton more merchandise.
And you know, from that episode, when she became an alicorn, is what really taught me how friendship is truly magic, or what friendship is really all about.
The extra boost to defend Equestria as its newest princess. Like when she fought that Tyrek guy. After Tyrek absorbed the magic from Equestria's entire population, Twilight was forced to confront him herself while wielding the power of 4 alicorns. When did it become Dragon Ball Z with baby girl horse toys? Anyway, check out how Tyrek rocketed Twilight straight into this mountain, and she was totally fine thanks to her magic shield. By comparing Twilight's apparent size just before impact to her actual size of approximately 4 feet tall, we can estimate the distance she was thrown to be about 145 feet. Tyrek then closed this distance at 64.5 miles per hour. Combined with his estimated weight of over 31,000 pounds,
Jesus.
had to stand up to over 8 million newtons of force. You know what?
Twilight is pretty tough.
Twilight is tough enough to survive bombardment by anvils and pianos, fast enough to fly over 300 miles per hour without using any spells, and even strong enough to lift and carry a rock weighing 4.5 tons. Her telekinesis is strong enough to lift a 340-ton bear and even uproot this giant flower tree thing. And with the other alicorn's magic, she can move the sun and the moon.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, friendship powers way better than expected. However, if Twilight has one glaring weakness, it's her unwavering neurosis. Oh, you mean how she's obsessed over staying organized, and if one small thing goes wrong, she totally loses it? Yes. She has a, well, difficult time dealing with unexpected stress. More often than not, she even makes bad situations worse before starting to fix them.
Yep, My Little Pony movie, I remember that.
Twilight Sparkle pulls her weight and more. You have no magic.
Yep.
You're wrong, Tyrek. I may have given you my alicorn magic, but I carry within me the most powerful magic of all, the magic of friendship.
You go, Twilight.
All right, the combatants are set. Let's end this debate once and for all. But first, prepare your loins for MeUndies. In a world plagued by despair, darkness, and terrible underwear, there's only one company we
Underwear?
trust to keep the balance of style and comfort. MeUndies.com, makers of the best pair of
MeUndies.
underwear in the world.
Yeah, I think I'll take a rain check. I think I'm comfortable with the underwear I'm wearing. Not that I need to say that, but whatever. I think one of these days I need to skip these little, commercial things. I don't really care about these, honestly, so I don't know why I watch them, but never mind. I think I just need to skip these from now on. It's like when they say they're about to announce something before the battle starts, I just need to skip these. Maybe when I react to the next episode, maybe I'll skip this probably, because it's just really a waste of time, because, you know, it's just a little exclamation about something to, like, try to sponsor or whatever, and, you know, before they get into the battle, you know, so, yeah, I probably should skip this from now on, probably. It's really just not worth to check this out anymore, honestly. But anyway, let's pause real quick before the battle starts, right there. Alright, so, yeah, but very powerful, very magical, both these characters. They do definitely possess some feelings and all, and yeah, it is pretty difficult for them sometimes, you know, in certain life and matter, but yeah, obviously, between both of them, they do got very strong magic, like, probably can maybe evenly well match each other. I don't know if it really can, but it could in some ways. But overall, I'm pretty sure Raven would have to be more powerful than Twilight, I'm thinking. And I'm pretty sure her magic is far more, like I said, it's gotta be, her powers and spells and everything's gotta be far more magical than Twilight's, and I'm pretty sure she's ultimately stronger and tougher as well. So, yeah, there's not a lot to discuss here. I'm really strongly believe to think that Raven's gonna win this battle. I'm really strongly believing she's gonna end up winning this. But unfortunately, despite that, though, I'm sorry, but I'm just still gonna be voting for Twilight. Like I said, I really strongly believe Raven's gonna probably win this, but unfortunately, I'm just gonna end up choosing Twilight to predict because I mean, like I said, I really don't think Twilight has that much. I mean, she could win. I mean, there's always a possibility someone or the other could, but I think Raven's got the far more better advantage. I believe she's gonna win this, but I just can't help myself with my Little Pony fandom, being a fanboy and stuff. So unfortunately, I'm voting for Twilight Sparkle. Like I said, I don't think she's gonna win because, like I said, I strongly believe that Raven's gonna win. So I don't think Twilight's got that much of a chance, but I'm just still gonna vote for her because of My Little Pony stuff. I'm sorry. I just can't help myself being a My Little Pony fan, especially when it comes to the Equestria Girls, even though I'm not into the show as much, but you know. So I'm sorry, y'all. I just gotta go with Twilight. I won't be surprised if Raven wins, though. Like I said, at least I'm not putting money or putting a bet on it, so if Raven does end up winning this battle, I'm not gonna be surprised at all. But like I said, because I'm just too much of a brony and I just can't help myself with My Little Pony fandom, I'm just gonna choose Twilight. I'm just gonna say Twilight Sparkle wins. I don't think it's gonna be correct, but we'll find out if maybe perhaps it'll be a surprise, because sometimes when I do go with a character that I really don't think is gonna really win this battle, surprisingly I'm actually right sometimes, so let's see if perhaps maybe Twilight Sparkle maybe proves me wrong with this one, or if unfortunately maybe Raven might actually win this after all, and maybe I felt maybe I should have voted on her. Honestly, I feel like I should vote for Raven if that's who I strongly believe is gonna win, but I just usually stick with characters I know more, and like I said, because I know a lot more of My Little Pony than I am with Teen Titans, I just have to go with Twilight Sparkle. I'm sorry. Let's see if Twilight has what it takes to take Raven down, or if perhaps my belief was right about Raven winning. Let's resume in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's go. And obviously we take it place in Ponyville because we saw the animation. Yep, in Twilight's original home.
Transdimensional teleportation?
Oh wow, nice voice. That's a good voice. Oh, there's Raven. She's playing with My Little Ponies.
Saw nothing.
That's funny. And it makes sense because in Teen Titans Go, she likes a show called Pretty Pretty Pegasus, which is kind of similar to My Little Ponies. That makes sense. I like that. That's funny. Pretty funny they're fighting in Twilight's home, though. This is her original house. As I said, after she defeated T-Rex, she moved into a castle, which is where she currently lives, but so it's pretty funny they're fighting in her original home. Yep, again, Twilight, but never mind. Raven so far is getting the upper hand. The animation looks good. Twilight looks awesome on here. Raven looks pretty good as well. I'm impressed with the animation here. Voice acting is pretty good for both of them. Obviously, it's not Tara Strong, of course, but both voices for Raven and Twilight are good. Oh, there's the element of harmony of the element of magic. Put on her crown. Oh, and there's, I don't know, whatever that version of Raven is where she turns white and she... What? Oh no, is that spell? Is that spell from that one episode where Twilight was like going insane into okay. Yeah, you never piss Raven off. But I remember that one episode where Twilight had a spell where she had a doll and she forced people to fall in love with the doll. Was that love spell? Well, I think Raven's got her where she wants it. Oh no, reference from the Discord episode. Saw that one as well. Twilight may be finished. Okay, never mind. Raven got turned into a plant somehow. And she's free. Well, I guess... Wow, it's okay, her magic is lower. Twilight may be actually about to pull... Whoa, hello. That was a Raven. Never mind.
That was odd.
Oh, wow, it was. Okay, Raven. She had a Twilight doll as well, and she just destroyed it. Obviously, she knew who she was, and she just destroyed her. I actually thought Twilight was about to finish her right there, but, well. Yeah, it kind of was.
it came down to strength, durability, and performance.
Yep.
First of all, it's pretty obvious Raven's telekinesis has been shown to be much stronger than Twilight's.
Yep, that's what I thought.
When Twilight moved the sun and moon, that's when she had the magic of Princess Celestia and Luna, and it's well established that only their specific type of magic can move those celestial bodies.
So, you're saying you want us to move the sun and the moon? Well, I do it myself, except I don't have your magic.
With her own magic,
What was the
Twilight has
snort?
never shown anything close to the kind of force Raven used to lift the Teen Titans tower.
Yep,
Raven had
true.
the durability advantage too. Remember how Twilight's shield held up against a hit a little over 8 million newtons? Well, Raven's soul self is tougher than Donna Troy, who can shrug off a blast worth 296 trillion newtons. That's 16 more zeros, in case you're wondering. And don't forget Twilight
Thank you.
had the power of 4 alicorns at that time. The shield wouldn't have saved her from Raven's soul self anyway. Not only could it absorb Twilight's powers and emotions, and not only was it capable of operating while Raven was unconscious, but it also made a beam dive bomber. Raven's soul self could fly at speeds exceeding Mach 36. Since it's often been used as a battering ram to hit enemies, we know it has mass, but not exactly how much. However, given its size, strength, and durability far exceeds Raven's own, its mass is likely greater than hers.
Yep.
Let's just lowball it and say they're equal, alright? Sure. Adding Raven's mass to the Mach 36 calculation, the Soul Self's ramming force at top speed comes to 15 million newtons of force.
Dang!
Far greater than what Twilight's shield has sustained. Ain't no
Yep.
pony walking away from that. Plus, Twilight's positive attitude meant Raven didn't have to even worry about pain when using her emotions against her. While they may have matched each other in spells and skill, Raven's more powerful traits and exceptional soul self earned her a hard-fought victory.
Yep.
Yep, Raven really ponied up for this one. The winner is Raven.
I mean, okay. I mean, yeah. Her pony fandom thing did come true, so I guess that makes sense for Boomstick. Still cringy, but whatever. But anyway, good job, Raven. Where I said I believe she was gonna win this anyway, even though I voted against her, but never mind. Anyway, who's next time? Oh, I've seen that Jotaro. Yeah, I was about to say I've seen that character before, and I actually have a YouTube video. I don't know if you remember when I used to make some projects for my schools. I have some projects on my YouTube channel, and I made a project where it involved me using a green screen effect of that character, Jotaro. Yeah, the guy on the right with the purple shirt and the hat on. I remember I made a green screen effect of that character. Or it was that character, right? Yeah, it was Jotaro. It was a green screen of her doing different kinds of dance moves, like Fortnite dances, I think. Yeah. I do remember that project. I'm probably thinking about one day reacting to my projects that I posted up on my YouTube channel that I made from high school. If you guys would like to see me make a video of that in the future, let me know down below, because I actually am really strongly thinking about one day maybe reacting to my projects I made in high school. But yeah, I did put Jotaro as one of the green screen effects on one of my projects. I remember that. And apparently he's fighting Kinsharo. That name sounds familiar, but I don't know if I really know who Kinsharo is. I don't even know who either of these two characters are. I just at least heard of Jotaro and don't think I really heard of Kinsharo, even though the name sounds familiar, but never mind. So that'll be the next episode we'll react to next time, y'all. So that'll be the, I think that'll be episode 90? Yeah, because the last one, Batman and Black Panther, was 88. This one was 89. So yeah, this will be the next one where we react to Jotaro versus Kinsharo. That'll be episode 90. So, yeah. But anyway, until then, we're going to end it off right here, y'all. So, that'll be it for today, guys. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. Dislike, give it a thumbs down. Join me next time for the next video. To all you boys, men, and gals out there, boom. This one's go to all of you. And to all the girls, ladies, and women out there, mwah. Kisses go out to all of you. And even though you may have lost the fight, Twilight, but still picked up a good fight. But anyway, until then, this is Joe Flash signing off. And have a good day. And goodbye from Twilight Sparkle. Goodbye, y'all. See y'all later. And remember, friendship is magic!